Knicks fans, stop what you're doing because we have breaking news that could shake up the roster battle heading into training camp. 2 names are officially out. The fight for the final roster spots just got tighter, and the front office might not be done making moves. You do not want to miss a single detail of what's happening right now inside Madison Square Garden. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Knicks fan, make sure you're subscribed to Knicks News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this season by hitting that subscribe button now. The New York Knicks are not done yet. It's official. The New York Knicks have officially waived Dink, Pate, and Bryson Warren, closing out a busy day of roster transactions. At first glance, this might look like just another pair of camp cuts. But trust me, this move has far bigger implications for the battles to come. Now, before you think this is the end for Pate and Warren, here's where things get interesting. Both young guards are still in the Knicks' plans, but not with the main roster. Their rights are now linked to the Knicks' G League affiliate in Westchester, meaning they could develop there and be called up if needed. And if you've been following the Knicks over the years, you know how often G League players suddenly become key pieces when injuries strike. Could one of these guys be the next big surprise later this season? That's a storyline worth keeping an eye on. But let's get to the heart of the matter. With Pate and Warren gone, the Knicks training camp fight just became a war zone. Here's the situation. 5 veterans are all battling for essentially one roster spot. Malcolm Brogdon, Alex Len, Garrison Mathews, Matt Ryan, and Landry Shamet are all on non-guaranteed deals. That's 5 NBA-proven names, and only one of them may survive the final cut. Let that sink in. Which one would you keep? And here's where the urgency really kicks in. This roster puzzle could force the Knicks front office into a last-minute trade. According to reports, if a guaranteed contract is moved, it might even put rookie draft picks like Pacome Dadiet or Tyler Kolek on the table. Imagine that. 2 highly promising young pieces could suddenly be up for grabs. Do the Knicks risk losing future upside just to finalize the roster now? That's the tough decision Leon Rose and company might be forced to make. Let's not forget about Mohammad Diawara, this year's 51st overall pick. He's also on a non-guaranteed deal for now, but the Knicks reportedly plan to lock him in on a rookie free agent contract after camp and preseason. Why wait? Simple financial strategy. The Knicks are maneuvering carefully to avoid climbing over the second salary apron. Every dollar matters at this stage, and every roster spot could decide the team's flexibility later this season. And what about the 2-way contracts? Those spots are already filled. The Knicks have given them to Tosan Evbuomwan, Trey Jemison III, and Kevin McCullar Jr. Evbuomwan comes from Brooklyn, Jemison from the Lakers, and McCullar is a returning face after being one of last year's draft steals. These are the kinds of players who could sneak their way into the rotation if injuries pile up. And Knicks fans know all too well how quickly depth gets tested in a long NBA season. So here's the big picture. New York enters camp with its starting 5 locked in. The same group that carried the Knicks all the way to their first Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years. But behind them, the competition is fierce, the margins are razor thin, and the front office has some massive decisions to make. One wrong move here could weaken the bench. One smart gamble, however, could add the missing piece that pushes this team from contender to champion. Knicks fans, the message is clear. Every roster spot matters. Every contract matters. And every cut or trade could define the entire season. If you thought the offseason was over, think again. Things are only heating up. So let me leave you with this urgent question. Out of Brogdon, Len, Mathews, Matt Ryan, and Shamet, who do you think deserves that final roster spot? And if a trade happens, are you willing to see Dadiet or Kolek sacrificed for short-term stability? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this debate is just getting started. Stay tuned, Knicks Nation. Training camp is right around the corner, and the fight for the roster is about to explode.